Alright, I'm coming. Hi everyone, how are we all? And welcome to the first Satisfactory Update 5 video for 2022. Today we're going to look at the missing factory from our Ficsmas, the giant fireworks factory. Before we begin, just a word of warning, do not drag your fireworks out of your inventory onto the ground. They will permanently be stuck there, you cannot pick them up. Not until at least Coffee Stain fixed the problem anyway. And as they stack in lots of 500s, this is extremely important to remember. Okay, let's begin the tour. We have a small gingerbread house not too far from our main factory here. It's the same as my usual setup. When we proceed inside, we have power control for the first level of fireworks being made, so our sweet fireworks, levels 1A, B and C, right through to level 3 A, B and C. We also have our light control. We have our storage box of our usual items to pick up, just in case we die in our world. And we have the hypertube to take us to the top of our firework, where all our fireworks are stored. So let's go, shall we? The central spire contains all of the conveyor belts and conveyor lifts for our fireworks. And once we're at the top of our giant firework, we have several rows of industrial storage crates with all fireworks being split up to go to each one. As you can see, Coffee Stain did a great job of our fireworks on the conveyor belts. They really need to be scaled to fit properly. But here, they all get stored, ready for us to have some fun with in the future. And we have a ladder here to proceed down to each level. So each level has a logistics sorting area or merger bus. And then we come down to level 3C. This is where we are making our fancy fireworks. There are 8 assembliers, making 2.5 fireworks each per minute. You can't really see it in this factory now, but each level's foundations are set up to look like a snowflake. But since putting the sides on the building, it's a little bit hard to see now. On level 3B, we have 8 constructors doing tree branches at 10 per minute each. On level 3A, we have 8 constructors overclocked to 150%, making 7.5 bows each per minute. It's good to know in this factory that everything bar the candy canes has a one-to-one relationship with the tree to constructor to assembler. Another logistics level. And now we hit level 2C. Again, 8 assemblers making the sparkly fireworks at 2.5 each per minute. Level 2B, 8 constructors making branches underclocked at 75%, making 7.5 per minute. Level 2A, 8 constructors making actual snow, underclocked to 50%, each making 5 snow per minute. Level 1C is making our sweet fireworks at 2.5 per minute each. Level 1B is making branches in 8 constructors overclocked at 150%, each making 15 branches per minute. And our bottom level, level 1A, 8 constructors making candy canes overclocked at 150%, making 7.5 candy canes each per minute. Now this is the only area of our fireworks factory that we do not have a one-to-one relationship, because to make the right amount of candy canes we require 2 Ficsmas gift trees for the constructor. Everything else in this factory, as I said before, has a one-to-one relationship all the way up to the final product of producing the firework. At present there is also another bug. Do not select fireworks without nobelisks being in your inventory, otherwise the game will crash. But if you have nobelisks, simply hold down G and we can select our firework. Our sparkly, our fancy, and our sweet. Simply select it, load it in, and throw it on the ground like it was a nobelisk. As you can see here, each of our fireworks has a different colour on it. This only happens when we've placed them on the ground with the nobelisk detonator. So we have our sparkly, our sweet, and our fancy firework. And just an overall view of the outside of our giant firework. We have our fins on the outside here. They are made out of beams in free placing mode, going all the way to the top. Our blue tape that is holding it to the pole, keeping it level up off the ground. And our firework identifying colour here. Instead of using one for each firework, I'm going with my Catafly purple. We have our Fix-It logo, our little bands around the sides that our fireworks have, our pole leading up from the ground with the tape strapping it to the firework, and on the top we just have an orange roof. Now this makes it look more like an actual rocket, but we can't paint concrete pillars. Or metal pillars for that. If we could have, I would have created the dome on the top like a firework has and painted it orange. However, I wanted the orange effect more than I wanted the dome, so I decided just to go with the Fix-It roof. And on the underneath side here, we have our rocket engine. I would love it if we could light this up and have all this flame coming down on the ground here. Frank wasn't available to help us film for this video. He's still partying it up in our giant igloo. But as always, here's a preview of our next video, the giant screw factory. It will make approximately 18,000 screws per minute when finished. Please consider subscribing, liking, and hitting that notification bell for future videos. And until next time, I'll see you later.